Hello, and we're back with some more Shatterhand. It's been a little while since I made a video of this game. I haven't had a whole lot of time to play it recently. Also, I had to practice a little bit because this game, it's not super hard, but it's a little bit on the tough side. So we're going to do, I think this is Area C, the submarine. They're labeled going from the left to the right, and then down again. Label B, then you have the sub C, the forest looking areas D, and the area that looks like a mine's E, and the one in the middle is area F, which is the hardest of the selectable stages, at least as game order goes. I haven't actually played through all of them yet, so we'll find out. Let's get moving onward to the sub. I think this area is a little bit easier than what we were dealing with earlier. We have these guys clad in an intimidating pink uniform here. But I think when I... Ooh! You never know what's going to be in those. Sometimes they get me, especially if there's enemies coming. Be really careful in this area. There's always a stream of monsters coming at you. And then you have to deal with these hazards here. We're going to grab this. Okay, well, that's odd. Oh, keep getting hit here. Last time that didn't hit me and damage me, so... I don't know, sometimes this game, it does what it feels like doing. It doesn't seem to follow its own rules, I suppose. Maybe I was just outside of its hitbox last time and I didn't really notice. That's probably what the case was. Get moving here. I did find something out that has made life a lot easier. Earlier I was having difficulty with those grates. Oh, didn't want to duck. Earlier I was having difficulty with those grates that you cling to, or fences, or whatever you want to call them. I found out that, that it's, best to just push up when you're by one, while you're jumping. I was pushing all kinds of buttons, A and up, double tapping A, you just hit up while you're jumping. And that's going to come in handy on this boss coming up. These enemies are really annoying. Not so much here, but they have a tendency to kind of glide into your blind spots. Ugh. And when you're fighting guys like that, who just eat hits, they get really annoying. As you can see, I kind of lost my rhythm there. Okay, this is good. We need this. This is probably my favorite of the robots. They were contenders. It's the easiest to use, really. It has a nice blast radius, does decent damage. See these guys. And they'll hit your robot. That's the main issue. I want a hand grenade. No thanks. Let's see, can we get this guy? There we go. Oh, he's hung up there. That's good. We can use that to our advantage. I didn't know about that. Of course, that debris will damage you if it hits you. Why not? I don't know what those things are made out of, but must be heinous stuff. Looks like pieces of meat. Oh, I guess a biological creature would be made out of meat, but that looks like a steak or something. Looks like chicken legs are flying out of them. Horrible fetus things. For some reason these late, well, yeah, I guess late era NES games, I was going to say late 90s, but these late era NES games, they had this fascination with, like, mutants. I guess that was the cool thing. I don't really remember. Should have stayed up there. Can I get back up? Nope. Okay. I'm gonna have a health boost. Chucking those grenades, buddy. They're very effective on him. Of course, when your jacket turns red after you gather the appropriate power-up, you do something like double damage. Of course, that went right through them. The annoying thing about these things is that they tend to respawn at will. Like, you just don't... I don't know what the rule is for them. And here we go, the boss. This guy's not too bad. You just have to be careful with him. And I shouldn't have done that. I'm doing everything wrong here. I actually usually don't have the bot when I fight him. So I kind of developed all my tactics around fighting him with my bare hands. And I should really just treat the fight as such, which I will be doing now. As you can see, I have a much better rhythm now. Sometimes I feel that those robots are almost a liability. Although I guess they were made to be like an expendable source of damage. There we go. But in trying to save them, I take too much damage sometimes. Other times they really help you out. I guess it's just a matter of learning the game. I have not yet beaten or even come close to becoming proficient at this next area, which is the forest. We'll give it a try, just for the sake of comedy. It's a lot tougher than anything else you've encountered so far in the game. I feel it's almost unfair with these guys here. There we go. Mainly because as you punch, you kind of slide back on the ice. And these little punks like to shoot their guns and run. They run and gun. And which is smart. But they makes her annoying AI. There we go. This area is actually not that bad when you have a bot. When I first played it, I didn't. And you do get to this water part that's not horribly difficult, but it's different than anything you face up to this point. So I get him? I'm trying to snipe him out. I don't know. It's not working. Oh, that worked. Yeah, that's good. See, I like how you can use these. Kind of odd that the arc tends to vary there. Yeah, hurry up and die. I'm still trying to find, I don't know if I demonstrated it actually, I'm still trying to find a use for the jet mode. In fact, I'll demonstrate it here. You can duck and hold the A button down and hold. Use the robot as a jet. Or, yeah, jetpack. Probably better. I wouldn't say this game has a tremendous learning curve, but it's there. There is a learning curve. And really it comes down to just figuring out how to use your robots effectively, how to move and all that. See, this guy. I'm not saying he's going to be an asshole, but he was going to be an asshole. See, this is where Pot's great to have. It's fighting those. Those guys are very annoying, as you probably remember from the previous video. Being able to just snipe them out. There's these Star Wars officers. These Imperial Starfleet officers. I know I totally got that wrong. Imperial Fleet, I think that's what it was called in Star Wars. Whatever. Oh! Oh yeah! Now this is like super mode right here. Where you basically are invincible and kick ass for about 15 seconds. Getting hit will take time off your ass kick-o-meter, as you see. But that's alright. Because, that made that whole section a lot easier. Hell of a lot easier, actually. Here we go! Now this is where things, I don't want to say heat up, because you're going underwater, but things get trickly. Kind of like tricky and trickier. I don't know. Anyway, enough water puns. You really have to navigate carefully because you simultaneously have the Mega Man jump going, underwater buoyancy, and you have like this drift that you have to work with. And this looks like my bot's just... oh, that's good. With those, whatever they are, those diving suits, kind of look like Big Daddies from... and I can't remember the name of that game. Big Daddies from BioShock. With those, you have to be a little bit on the careful side. You don't want to be above them, because they'll fire like this triple shot deal that arcs, and it's difficult to evade. I'm having an easier time here. It's all about like precision and control in this area. Oh, we want we want that. Speaking of precision and control, that's an extra life there, which unfortunately we won't be getting. Okay, I guess I'll just jump over here. Oh, I didn't want to fall down there. This is where the jet comes in handy, actually. I'm doing this because I want to use the jet. That's my excuse. I actually really like this mechanic. They put a lot of cool things in this game. Oh. Okay. We'll have to figure out how we're going to effectively... Yeah, these do look a lot like Big Daddies. I mean, a very primitive take on the Big Daddy, but... Big Daddy nonetheless. And just what we need, some life. Medical assistance. Hopefully we can get over here. Hopefully it was not a hand grenade I was going to say, and it wasn't. How nice of... I think it was Jalico that developed the game, Natsume that published it. Interesting combo, really. Oh my. Getting real up in here. This is one thing I don't really approve of. You can't see what you're landing on. And it kind of goes into that leap of faith realm of annoyance that people often complain about. Okay, come on, can we get out? I don't know how you're supposed to get out of there without the jet. Oh, whoa! We might be finishing this level. Right here, right now. We're in power mode. Fighting this boss. Hey, buddy. I'm just gonna hammer away at him. This is going pretty well. I don't have a whole lot of life, though. Only does hit. So... my hope is that we're going to outlast him. Yes, we did! Wow, that's not a bad run so far. I might take it a little bit further, actually. We'll go to an as-of-yet unexplored area. I don't know, tonight's my night, I guess. I'm always bitching about how I can't get good playthroughs on these videos. For whatever reason. And it's working out tonight. And watch me find out that the recording software is not rolling or something like that. Okay, let's check out the cave. Now, if I die here and have to continue, it's just gonna be game over because I think the video is running a little on the long side. Which is okay. I always try ducking those guys, and it's not a good plan. Come here. I like how they run away. But do you think they try to, like, rifle butt you or something? No, they just run. This is pretty brutal with these boulders. Oh. Yeah, figuring out how to deal with this is going to be interesting. I think you just proceed with caution. Is the name of the game. This guy going to keep jumping at me. Like, oh, here I come! Nope, nope, not. I'm gonna shoot you. And there's nothing there. I actually found a very small secret in the opening area. I was going to put it on video, but it's really not interesting. There's just a wall that you can break. This is scary. There's just a wall that you can break that has a gold coin in it. And it leads to a small tunnel, but there's absolutely nothing in it. And I'm dead. They really tear you up with those guns. They're gangsta. How many lives I have left? Okay, oh, time 0. One of those. I actually like time 0. What upsets me is when they say you have 1 life left and that's your last life, is what they mean. Like, you know, that's fine. Like, I understand the logic. But it's confusing because other games say, oh, well, 0 is your last life. Maybe if I just run through this like a maniac, maybe we'll be alright. Maybe it's one of those things. Even though this is a game where they seem to want you to, like, be strategic, take your time, it seems that just going works out pretty well here. This is what I was saying, like, they really try to screw your bots over in this game, like, those boulders hit them. Like, no matter what you do. Slow down. Slow down city here. I wonder if these guys, these gangsters here, they Bloods or Crips. Actually, I have the... I don't know if I mentioned it in this video, but I did look at the instruction manual. That powered up version of that guy. And... oh, you know what? Screw this. Bye! I looked at the instruction manual and got a little bit of the story. So apparently there's this scientific group making cyborgs, because why not? Year 2030. You know. And, some of them decided to try to take over the world with an army of cyborgs. Why not, you know? It's what good plan. Of course, no one wants people taking over the world, so the governments, I guess, governments of the world, it doesn't really make it very clear, but they form this group called LORD, and that's an acronym for something. That's kind of like a counter cyborg group that uses cyborgs to fight cyborgs. So if you're still... oh, that was awesome. You're still following me. This guy was a cop. He was chasing down some cyborgs. Like any red-blooded police officer would do. And he got injured, lost his hands. So they decided, well, let's give this guy cyborg hands. And he became a member of LORD and started fighting the cyborgs. Oh yeah, this is the anti-gravity bird. Everything goes upside down here. I read about this in the manual. And this is cool, but a little bit confusing. Oh well. That was a pretty good run, I have to say. And I will be back with more Shatterhand. I'm enjoying this game. And by that time I'll probably have gotten that tunnel down fairly pat, and hopefully this horrible fire level you see in the middle there, hopefully I'll have had time to practice that and we can clear those out in the next video. If not, it'll just be the tunnel. And then we'll just have one final level left. Well, thank you so much for watching. I'll be back with more Shatterhand in a couple days, and until next time, good luck and happy gaming.